I'm calling 1 o'clock. I'm calling the October 20th, 2025 meeting of the Albemarle County Architectural Review Board to order. Could we call the roll, please?
Yes. Mr. Henningsen,
Here.
Mr. Stoner,
Here.
Mr. Matsuno,
Here.
Mr. Hancock, and Mr. Vanderwerf are absent.
Thank you. Today's meeting is a hybrid meeting. The public may access and participate in the meeting electronically. Instructions for doing so are posted on the Albemarle County website at the Albemarle County calendar. The public has real-time audiovisual access to this meeting over Zoom and real-time audio access over telephone, both as provided in the lawfully posted meeting notice. This meeting is being recorded and will be made available on the county's website calendar. This meeting is a public record and subject to disclosure under the Freedom of Information Act. All speakers, when it is your turn to speak, please state your name for the record. Applicants who are making presentations, note that your presentation is limited to a total of 15 minutes, which you can divide among your team members. Staff will let you know when the 15 minutes are up. If applicants in the meeting room have team members attending virtually who will need to present, please make that known when you come to the podium. Everyone who is participating virtually, please mute your microphone until it is your turn to speak. Do any ARB members have anything to disclose?
No.
No. All right. Are there any members of the public that want to make a comment about a project that is not on the agenda for review?
I don't have anyone.
All right, sounds good. We have one consent agenda item today, which is SDP 2025 00113, City Church Multi-Use Facility Initial Site Plan. Do any ARB members want to move the City Church Multi-Use Facility application off the consent agenda for discussion?
No, I don't. No, I don't either.
No? So in that case, I will move to approve the consent agenda. Anybody?
Second.
All right. If we could put that to a vote.
All right. Mr. Matsuno,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
and Mr. Henningsen.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. We have one regular review item today, which is ARB 2025 23, Cornerstone Community Church Final Site Plan. And Chris, if you have a presentation.
Yes, good afternoon, board members. Proposal being reviewed today is a final site plan and architecture to redevelop a residential parcel to accommodate a church and offices in addition to associated site improvements. Subject property is located at 1395 Stony Point Road, across from the intersection of Trailside Drive and Route 20. The ARB provided comments on the initial site plan and preliminary architecture in October of last year. Material samples have been provided and they're here for review. The proposal retains the key design features from the preliminary drawings with only minor modifications to both the house and the garage. The same wood shutters on the house and the pergola that connected the house to the garage have been removed. Additionally, the pedestrian entrances on the garage will be infilled. One of the bay doors will be converted into a storefront, and the height of the wooden screen walls have been adjusted. These changes maintain the original character of the design, reduce the garage utilitarian appearance, and better integrate both the buildings into the surrounding context. However, the specific colors have not been noted on the drawings, and the drawings do not accurately depict the stain color proposed for the wood screen walls. Revising drawings to specify colors and accurately depict the proposed stain color would be appropriate. The landscape plan has been revised to address ARB comments regarding frontage, interior pedestrian way, and perimeter parking area plantings. A gray stone block sample has been provided for the retaining wall, while designed to mimic natural stone, its gray color would likely stand out. Additionally, part of the wall exceeds 6 feet. However, because its angled orientation to the entrance quarter, changing the block color to a warm earth tone is expected to sufficiently reduce the need for terracing. Staff recommends approval of the final site plan with the revisions noted in the staff report, and I'd be happy to try to answer any questions.
All right, thanks a lot for that presentation. Tara, do you have any questions?
No, thanks, Chris, for your presentation.
Frank?
No, I don't have any there. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have any questions either. So, if the applicant has a presentation, that would be the time.
Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Davis with Thrive Architecture here in Charlottesville. Appreciate the staff review. Thanks for the input. I think on behalf of us on the architecture side and line and grade on the site planning side, no exceptions really. Although we did want to talk just about.
Can you move the microphone?
Yeah, sorry. Wanted to talk just briefly about the retaining wall color. We had, I think it's in the room. I don't know if you guys can see it where you are. It's on the cart over here. It's that kind of deep gray color. So a little bit more, bark color or something like that. We still think that that's represents kind of a natural palette. And we think it matches very well with the palette that last time I saw it was behind you. A palette of these kind of rich warm tones. So I just put up this one picture on your screens, which of course that's the building across the street. So we're not trying to match that exactly, but it does have that same kind of on its base, rich warm gray color. So I think we just appreciate some discussion or consideration of that. We would certainly prefer the gray if that's an option. The James River that you mentioned, I just talked to the folks at Cheney this morning. They said that actually is being phased out. So I'm sure they'll have a buff or a tan to replace it if that's the direction we're going, but we can work that out, I think, with staff once we get straight on that.
All right, great. Thank you. Frank, do you have any questions?
So the color we don't have is the tan, right? Which,
No, I don't have a copy of the tan.
and we don't know what that,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
the color we don't have is the tan, the wood tone.
The James River color that was in the staff report.
Are you asking about the retaining wall block or the wood?
No, the wood.
The wood, it's, do you want to explain?
The wood is stained, but we just don't know the specific color of the
So
stain.
is it that?
This
Is
we're gonna match this and we'll give staff the actual number.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the question was just putting the name on the plan.
to-
Gotcha.
Tara, any questions for the applicant?
No, I don't have any questions. Thanks for the presentation and the documents. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. So in that case, are there any members of the public that want to make a comment?
I don't have anybody online.
Thanks. ARB will now go into discussion. I guess we'll start with Tara, if you have any comments.
Yeah, I think the proposal is a nice one. I think it represents some of the qualities that we're looking for in a project along the entrance corridor. I think the approach to create a separate volume addresses some of the questions around scale that we look for around the entrance corridor. I think the modern approach of the project is it's nice to see another modern project. I think the detailing of the wood screen will add texture and nice material to the corridor. As far as the colors, I don't think that either the gray or the tan will have a significant impact to whether or not it's compatible on the corridor. I think the scale and the sort of texture of the screen kind of address some of the largest questions that we typically see. So I'm kind of content to leave it to the applicant to decide which color they prefer. I think both could be nice looking projects that would be appropriate on the entrance corridor. So I don't have a particular position, and I think it's fine for the applicant to make a selection.
All right, thanks. Frank?
I would tend to agree with Tara. I think it is a nice fit in that section of the corridor. And I'm comfortable leaving it up to the applicants to fine tune as needed. Again, I think the massing is completely in keeping with the location. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think the changes since the last version that we saw are, in my opinion, all positive. changes. And I also agree. I don't have any objections to the gray retaining wall block that's proposed by the applicant. So I would agree with Tara and Frank that I would just leave it to your discretion as, you know, in terms of the colors. So I guess if we could take a look at the motion.
So the motion was for approval with the comments, the conditions listed in the staff report. Based on your conversation, I've struck through number 6, which was the comment about the color of the retaining wall.
Yeah, I think given the fact that they're, I think, hoping to have the color coordinate with the building, that seems like an appropriate sort of use of retaining block color. So I think that's okay to strike 6. And then to ensure that 1, 2, and 3 are just properly communicated to staff at what the actual selection would be. That seems like along the lines of what it seems fine to me.
Yeah, I didn't think 1, 2, or 3 had any, you know, demands for changes other than just, you know, submitting more information. So if there are no further tweaks or anything, if anybody wants to make a motion.
I'll move for approval of certificate of appropriateness for ARB 2025-23, the Cornerstone Community Church, with the conditions listed in the staff report, revised as follows. Item number 6 is eliminated.
I'll second that.
All right, thank you. We could put that to a vote.
Mr. Henningsen,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
Mr. Mitsuno.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. We do not have any work sessions today. So we will move to approve the October 6, 2025 minutes, which I'll move to approve if anybody would like to second that.
I'll second.
All right, if we could put that to a vote.
Mr. Mitsuno,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
Mr. Henningsen.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, do any board members or staff have any other items they would like to discuss? Like a no. In that case, the next ARB meeting is scheduled for Monday, October 27th, 2025 at 1 p.m. I guess I'll just ask if everybody can attend.
Can I just confirm that the 3rd and the 10th and the 17th, I guess, are canceled?
We haven't canceled them yet. There's a potential that we're trying to leave options open to bring form-based code and the rooftop solar back to you for continued work session. We haven't settled on the date that we can get that back to you yet.
Oh, sorry. So you said October 27th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because my paper says November.
November 3rd.
Oh, okay.
What says November 3rd?
Mine says that, yeah.
Oh, the agenda. Sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
and you're reading from the
Okay, so the 27th is still happening.
October 27th. Yeah, sorry for that confusion. We're reading off the
Oh, okay.
run of show. Yep.
That would be next Monday.
So a week from today, October 27th, we do plan to have a meeting. We hope you can all attend.
Yes, I will be attending.
Great. And
Yes.
we will keep you posted on the Mondays after that as soon as we get those other work session items scheduled.
I will not be here on the 3rd.
All right. In that case, the meeting is adjourned until our next meeting on Monday, October 27th, 2025. And it's 1:15. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot.